Hi everyone, as promised I'm releasing the source code to my Price Grabber script this weekend. This video is a quick rundown on how to get it set up and how to run it. I'm not sure how difficult this is going to be. I definitely had to jump through a few hoops to get this working the first time. If you've already got Succully running, you're probably in a little better place. But first thing is you're going to need a Java JDK. You can just Google it and go to Oracle and pull down the latest Java JDK here. Install that. Next, go to GitHub and pull down the repository files. You'll get something that looks like this. This contains my entire Succully folder, including the setup script. I don't know if you'll need to run the setup script. You may be able to run the IDE without it. To start the IDE, you're going to go to the command file here and always run as administrator. I recommend having the Succully IDE and Slopies open before you start Elite Dangerous. I've had some issues with Elite freezing if you open it afterwards. Always run as administrator. It will have some problems with moving the mouse in Slopies if you don't. So now that I've got both those running already, this is my Succully IDE. I've got Slopies open as well. So let's open the script file here. It's under the Price Grabber folder, pricegrabber.succully. Open this. This is the main script file. There's some other modules that I'm going to run through in a separate video where I'll walk you through the basics of the code, but this is just the basics of how to run it. So I have this set up just to run the first 10. Now it runs kind of slow when I'm recording the screen. So to get started, go back to Elite Dangerous. Make sure you're on the first item here. Alt-tab back out to Succully and click Run. It's going to automatically tab back to the window, start scrolling through the items. Then it's going to pop up that verification window that you've seen in the previous video. Normally I run this on a separate window so it doesn't pop up behind, but this is the verification window. You would scroll through, make sure all the prices look okay here. I got rid of that warning icon, and now if it finds an issue, it colors the text box red. So look through this, make sure there's no issues. Like I mentioned in the previous video, it doesn't always catch some of them. Sometimes it'll swap out 9s for 8s, so you really do have to pay attention before you submit. Everything looks good here, so I would click Submit Prices. This is going to automatically tab over to Slopies. My hand is off the mouse at this point. It scrolls up to the Add Prices button, clicks that button, and starts typing. Hopefully this video doesn't get lagged out. I've had issues with it freezing. But you've seen it working in the previous video. So it's entered in those 10 into the window. Everything looks good. I can hit Save Data, and I'm done. At this point you can close out this verification window. I'll probably change this to automatically close out when it's done later. But that's the basics of how to run it. I'm going to set up a separate video walking through an explanation of the code. Hopefully this should get you started. As I said, I don't know how difficult this is going to be to run the first time, so if you run into issues, you can post them on GitHub. If you get it working or if you solve the issues, please post the solutions and your workarounds on GitHub so you can help out others. Follow-up video walking through the code is coming up next. Thanks.